Welcome to the Tuesday stream. Hope everyone's having an awesome Tuesday morning. Um, that's a little bit weird. I tried to update the stream title 3 times. Okay, I think it did it. Whatever, it should be fine. How's it going, Stupka? How's it going, Thick Zeke? Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, I'm here. 10 minutes on the dot. Tuesday Among Us stream instead. One of these days I gotta do an Among Us stream or just a like a video game stream. Speaking of which, hold on guys. This Thursday, there will not be a normal stream like it is in the mornings. I think we're gonna switch it off to Friday because we got something cool going on. All right, so Thursday I won't be here, but I'll switch it to Friday, and I'll keep posting that on the Discord and here, and I'll keep mentioning it here. So Thursday will just simply be on Friday. Yeah, Thursday will simply be on Friday. If you're going to a large Thanksgiving gathering, I want a sub refund. No. Oh no. Heck no. No. That would be not good, folks. Are you partying in Fort Lauderdale? Yes. That's my plan. You see, I'm not going to a large gathering. I'm just gonna party all day in Fort Lauderdale. I'm gonna party all day in Fort Lauderdale. Specifically to that bar where nobody was wearing masks. Hey, Mischievous Raccoon, how's it going? Alright, we do have a couple of things queued up. So, ooh. I do have a couple of things queued up, so... That's the type of content we need? Alright, so it's an actual... Okay. We'll watch some of it, okay? Because raccoons are cute. We do have a couple of things queued up here. Oh, I know this channel. Tito the Raccoon? Yeah. I watch this channel all the time. Hold on, let me pause it because I'm still not in the right scene. And it is the type of content we need. Wait. Where is it? Oh, here we are. Yeah, Tito the Raccoon is an awesome channel. Mischievous Raccoon living up to his username. Ooh, this was recent too. Hey, Mama Media, how's it going? Almost 1 million views. I need to start a cute animal YouTube channel. True. That's how you do it. This is great. I love this channel. Alright. Someone posted this one on the Discord. Let me get my... Why is it like loud sometimes and quiet another times? I don't know. One of these days I'll be competent enough to have different sound sources and individually level them. One of these days. Trying to play with calm whale music and space sounds to disperse oversensitive electors. I'm not sure what that means.
Talking foreign policy because U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. I want to end talking foreign policy because U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo went on a 10-day trip through Europe and the Middle East, and he capped it off with an announcement that the United States is withdrawing from something called the Open Skies Treaty. So what happened on the trip, and what does the move to withdraw mean for the U.S.?
Yeah, it kind of seemed like Secretary Pompeo was being intentionally provocative on his trip. So he gets to Paris, and his first event was with a conservative magazine that's been criticized by many in the country as racist. And in Turkey, he asked government ministers to come meet him in Istanbul instead of going to Ankara, and met with the head of the Eastern Orthodox Church, who was seen as a provocative act in a Muslim majority country. In Georgia, he backed the government, even though they're pro-democracy protesters challenging their legitimacy. And then he went to a winery in the Israel-occupied West Bank, which is sort of a move that you wouldn't have seen secretaries of state in the past take. And so it's hard not to see this entire trip as kind of an effort to burnish his personal brand as a kind of hardline conservative, because he's one of the people who has sort of openly flirted with the idea of running for president in 2024 and doing so on President Trump's legacy. I know you asked about Open Skies.
Mike Pompeo trying to run for president in 2024? Oh no. Oh no. Well, that would be terrifying.
It's possible that the Biden administration will open it back up. The president-elect has said that he supports the U.S. remaining in the treaty, but in the short term, it means that these were sort of reciprocal flights. The U.S. would let Russian spy planes fly over the U.S. and Europe, and Russia would allow American spy planes and European spy planes to do the same. And the idea being that when you can see and understand troop movements, that there's a less chance of accidental war breaking out. And so, as the U.S. withdraws from that, our European allies who don't have the same satellite technology as we do, especially are at risk of sort of losing some of that information.
Bloomberg White House reporter Justin Sink in Washington. Justin, thanks so much for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Not sure what I think about that. All I can say is like this whole administration is really like damaging our foreign policy, because like we say one thing and now the incoming Biden administration, like we do like one thing that's completely like abhorrent, like we destroy treaties, we trash our allies and all of this other stuff. And now we have an incoming administration who's going to try to reverse all that. How are we supposed to be credible in the eyes of the international stage? And I think that's going to be a huge problem. And it's going to take someone very skilled to begin to seriously address that. Speaking of incoming potential cabinet members, because none of these cabinet members have even been confirmed, these are names that are being floated to the tops of the list. These are names that Biden has selected as most likely to become cabinet members, or at least the one that he's going to try to put forth. Joe Biden nominates first woman to lead intelligence and first Latino to head Homeland Security. President-elect Joe Biden on Monday unveiled a slate of top foreign policy and national security picks, including the first woman to lead the U.S. intelligence community and first Latino to helm the Department of Homeland Security. Cuban-born Alejandro Mayorkas, a former deputy secretary of DHS who Biden has nominated to lead the department, will be tasked with rebuilding an agency that carried out some of the most draconian measures associated with President Trump's hardline immigration policy. That's a very, 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 very charitable description. Including family separations at the border. Biden's pick for Director of National Intelligence, Avril Haines, a former top CIA official and Deputy National Security Advisor, will also make it. Yeah, okay, but that doesn't matter. The idea would be that can she do the job? Biden is swiftly to craft his incoming administration despite Trump's ongoing efforts to reverse the election results and gum up the transition. Well, we have good news on that end. CNN reported Monday that Biden is expected to name Janet Yellen as Treasury Secretary. According to source knowledge of the pick, Yellen will be the first woman to serve as Secretary of Treasury if nominated and confirmed. Yeah, these are just like names that he would want. It doesn't mean that the Senate, knowing Mitch McConnell, is going to confirm his picks, even if they're good, it doesn't matter. A slate of nominations announced on Monday, including confirmation of the selection of Antony Blinken, Biden's top foreign policy aide, as the next Secretary of State, Linda Thomas Greenfield to be ambassador of the UN. Jake Sullivan will join the White House team as Biden's national security advisor. The choices reflect Biden's desire to construct a diverse cabinet with experts versed in public policy and deep experience in government. That's what I'm interested in. Former Secretary of John Kerry has been tapped to serve as Biden's climate czar because John Kerry is totally qualified in terms of climate change? What? How does this make sense? I don't know too much about the I don't know too much about Avril Haines and Janet Yellen. This guy seems okay. Maybe. But John Kerry? What? I don't get it. Trump can also be reelected in 2024, so who would want to put in all the work of a treaty just to be eliminated in 4 years? Well, I don't think that he's going to be running in 2024. I think he's done, and hopefully just fades into existence and go do another questionable business deal that he's another questionable business endeavor. I'm not sure he's gonna run again. If anything, it is possible that maybe Don Jr. might run for the nomination in 2024, but I don't think that actually, like, Donald Trump is going to run in 2024. I just don't think so. I could be 100% wrong, but I just don't see it. If anything, it's more likely that Don Jr. Would run. Kerry is a champion of the Paris Climate Agreement, the landmark deal from which Trump withdrew. Kerry withdrew the U.S. Kerry was also withdrew the U.S. Kerry was also Biden's pick to co-chair a unity task force on climate change with allies of Senator Bernie Sanders after Democratic presidential primary. Biden, in a statement, described Monday's selection as the crux of a team charged with reasserting American leadership on the global stage in the aftermath of Trump's effort to cut off multilateral diplomacy and wreck fragile pacts like the Iran nuclear deal. Yeah, they need to figure out how to get that going again. And could the U.S. be like, basically it's just restoring trust in terms of like diplomatic trust in the U.S. That's a team, and it's going to take a lot of experience and skilled people, which I'm hopeful that Biden can do that without putting a whole bunch of like ghouls. I don't know if I'm completely sold on the idea of John Kerry to be the climate czar. I mean, in my opinion, I think it should probably, and this might be like a bit like wild, but shouldn't it be like maybe a climate scientist or like the leader of climate change research or something like that? Just putting that out there, right? Shouldn't it be somebody who like actually understands the nature and severity of the problem, and maybe have John Kerry as like the diplomat, the go-between? I don't know, but it just feels like this is nothing, right? These individuals are equally as experienced and crisis tested as they are innovative and imaginative. Their accomplishments in diplomacy are unmatched, but they also reflect the idea that we cannot meet the profound challenges of this new moment with old thinking and unchanged habits. By selecting previous like entrenched government officials. Or without diversity of background and perspective, it's why I selected them. Okay. It just needs to be people who can take the time, because these 4 years are not only a stress test, but also a transitionary period where we have to sit here and essentially clean up a lot of the mess that this man has made. I just don't see any other options given the given the timeline of what else, like of how much we're able to clean up, but we definitely have to do so. Our foreign relations has to be cleaned up by a well-versed expert. But I'm just not sold on this John Kerry person being the climate czar without some type of scientist either behind him or in probably in place of him for climate czar. The top Democrat on the Senate Intelligence Committee immediately leaned on his Republican colleagues to confirm Haynes to lead the intelligence community. Avril smart and capable with a background that will serve her well as Director of National Intelligence. Virginia Senator Mark Warner said, "While I expect that she will face rigorous questioning from senators of both sides of the aisle, the sooner we can get a confirmed Director of National Intelligence in place to start fixing the damage of the last 4 years that have done to our intelligence agencies, the better." Yeah, and hopefully not just like a revolving door of just acting, a revolving door of just acting, because like that just doesn't help us, right? In any capacity, in any federal level, you can't just have like a revolving door of just acting this or acting that, right? Thomas Greenfield is a career Foreign Service official, was among the first casualties of Trump's initial purge of professional diplomats in 2017. She served as Assistant Secretary of the Bureau of African Affairs during the Obama administration and is held in high esteem among foreign policy professionals. Okay. Climate activists, this is what I am interested in. Climate activists will also take note of the decision to install Kerry as the Special Presidential Envoy for Climate on the National Security Council. This marks the first time that the National Security Council will include an official dedicated to climate change, reflecting the president-elect's commitment to address climate change as an urgent national security issue. Okay, but like, what are you going to do, right? Are you going to actually implement policies that will meaningfully impact something? Because like, you doing this tells me nothing. I mean, I'm hoping that the continued pressure on the incoming administration will continue. Hey, Pim, is it Pime Balsamo? Carrying that position shows they don't take it seriously and see it as a throwaway job to drop their buddies into. Yeah, that's why I'm like kind of looking at this. Like, this tells me nothing. Hey, Iceland Feminist Critique. Hey, thanks for the follow, Amy May. Yeah, like, this tells me nothing if they're not gonna do anything about it, right? Because if you make an entire new position and then just install somebody in that position, and they essentially ends up being like a dummy position with not much teeth, then what is the point? I want to see actual real policies being proposed to see what we can do, and use that position then to use that position for diplomatic missions, right? To get the rest of the world on board, and make a more encompassing, a more aggressive Paris Accord. Because if they were able to do the first Paris Accord, even though it wasn't enough, it was a step in the urgency that we all have to work together in as a planet, not just here, but gather the world's leaders together and emphasize the importance of dealing with this issue. Then that's where this will come in, right? But until you can try to seriously implement policies here and get that sense of urgency, this means nothing to me. Pronounced correctly? Oh, okay, good. In taking over DHS, Mayorkas faces the greatest domestic challenge. The department became the enforcement arm of some of Trump's most controversial programs. His selection received an early endorsement from Housing and Urban Development Secretary, from former Housing and Urban Development Secretary Julian Castro, who ran in the Democratic presidential primary and emerged as the leading immigrants' rights advocate. Alejandro Mayorkas is a historic and experienced choice to lead an agency despite the need and in desperate need of reform. As an immigrant and creator of the DACA program, he's the creator of the DACA program. Okay. Oh, I see. Amy, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I wish it was Jay Inslee. Hey, that would be cool. Yeah, I would take Jay Inslee over John Kerry in that position, because Jay Inslee actually legitimately cares about climate change. In fact, he made it a centerpiece of his, albeit short but attempted presidential run. He made it a centerpiece and got the conversation going every time he had a chance. So I would trust someone like Jay Inslee to be as part of a diplomatic mission to get the urgency going internationally, right? Like, it was his only platform. Yeah, exactly. Like, every chance he got, it was his entire centerpiece of his platform. That's correct, Stupka. And yeah, I would trust him more than John Kerry. I mean, like, yeah, sure, we got the Paris Accord, but we need someone who really understands the severity of the issue, and I would prefer someone like Inslee backed, and have like an entire group, or how would I call it, program, group, office of climate change, right? A team. There you go. A team. That's what I'm looking for. A team of like people that are behind this this position to dictate policy and to dictate the nature of the diplomatic missions to try to get things going on climate change. I donated enough to his campaign that I get emails asking to donate to random Washington State Senate seats. Wow. That's pretty cool. I was super excited that there was actually somebody running with a focus on climate change. Like, meaning that that was the platform, the centerpiece of the platform. Of course, Bernie Sanders talked about it a little bit. He said that it was a existential crisis. Who else talked about it? I think did Pete Buttigieg mention it at one point in the Democratic primary? I don't remember, but yeah, the conversation to climate change was so tough to get going. People had to lobby. To get it on the CNN debates, right? Because they weren't even going to address that. Same with Bernie had it like third or fourth. Same with Yang. Okay, yeah, like I know they have it on their platforms, but they didn't really make it like a centerpiece. I guess like they had more to more like broader things. Yang's platform was 1,000. Skynet is evil. 1,000 for all, and then the environment. Yeah. I don't know. I think that if implemented correctly, a UBI could be like a stopgap, especially during these times. I'm just like I'm like 90. I'm about like 80% sold on a UBI, depending on how it's deployed. But yeah, definitely, because to me that could be a roadmap to the things that I want, which is to make sure that people have food, housing, education, and healthcare. I just have a problem with like making the idea still that your health still has a price tag to it. I think that's my problem. As an immigrant and creator of the DACA program, he's well suited to undo Trump's damage and build a more compassionate, common sense immigration agenda. Cool. Sweet. In a pair of statements, the Progressive Group, Justice Democrats, and Sunrise Movement, a youth-led climate activist organization, praised the selection of Kerry but continue to push for a new White House climate office dealing with domestic policy. Oh, okay. So exactly what I said. You know, I should really probably read these things before before I comment on them. Right? This is exactly what I was saying. Like, you could have somebody like in this position and have an entire team or office or department, whatever it is, to deal with this problem, right? Best lobbyist, in my opinion, is Greta Thunberg. She straight sailed in on a no emissions boat and scolded my leaders. Yep, even though she wasn't asking for money. Yeah, that's true. Totally 100% true. I think that she definitely inspired a movement and a good advocate, right? I mean, all she's asking, like, if you just break it down, all she's asking for is for people to just listen to the scientists. That's it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And that her future, her children's future, maybe even her children's future is at stake. So that's why she's out there. And I think that it's very commendable. But science is a liar sometimes. Hey, sourcing. How about we just stop burning fossil fuels? True. I wish we could just Thanos snap that, but unfortunately, the line must go up. The almighty line supersedes us all. The almighty line supersedes us all. And that's why I'm not qualified to be a climate czar. True. True. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I would have liked to even the chains, like Stupka suggested, even a Jay Inslee would have been much better. And even before Stupka said that comment, I was thinking, like, why don't they just like put an actual scientist at the head of that, and then under that have the diplomatic approach, right? But it must be headed by somebody who is qualified and who understands the science, probably a scientist. Just saying. That's what I was saying at the beginning. But yeah, like even a Jay Inslee would be much better than a John Kerry, in my opinion. We are encouraged by Joe Biden making one of his first major appointments, John Kerry, as the climate czar, as it demonstrates the urgency of taking a bold global action on the climate crisis. Justice Democrats Executive Director Alexander Rojas, a CNN contributor, said, but America also needs a domestically focused climate czar who directly reports to the president and will oversee an Office of Climate Mobilization agreed to in the Biden-Sanders task force. Something like that would be infinitely better, right? So this is great. An Office of Climate Mobilization headed by a domestic climate czar. So have like two of them, right? Have a one who's focused on making diplomatic missions on the international level, and then have one with a team behind them focusing on domestic issues, or the domestic version, right? I think that would be great. Whether or not he does this is yet to be seen. New updates on another selection for cabinet. Joe Biden will pick Antony Blinken as U.S. Secretary of State, a person close to the president-elect's transition, said on Sunday, elevating one of his most seasoned and trusted aides as he prepares to undo President Trump's foreign policy. This will be a huge task in and of itself. Blinken is a longtime Biden confidant who served as number 2 at the State Department and as Deputy National Security Advisor in President Barack Obama's administration, which Biden served as Vice President. I've got to look this guy up. I live in PA outside of Philly, and there's actually a place called Frackville. Wow, where the entire town is bought by the government because coal-fired are still burning underneath. Yikes! And those residents are up there are Trumpers, and I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. That's wild, Amy. Oh, he's a hawk. Oh no. Oh no. Blinken's appointment makes another longtime Biden aide with a foreign policy background, Jake Sullivan, the top candidate to be a U.S. national security advisor. The first source said Bloomberg News first reported the expected roles. Biden's transition team declined to comment. Neither Blinken nor Sullivan responded for requests for comments. Oof. While neither are household names, Blinken and Sullivan have helped Biden formulate a strategy that will include immediate outreach to the U.S. Allies who have been antagonized by Trump's America First approach, and to demonstrate a willingness to work together on major global problems like coronavirus and the epidemic and economic fallout. Biden has vowed to rejoin a nuclear deal with Iran if the country returns to compliance, return to the Paris Climate Accord, abandon plans to leave the WHO, and end the U.S. rule that bans funding of aid groups that discuss abortions. I mean, these are positive things, but if it's true, like, Jesus, he still thinks the Iraq war was a good idea. Okay. Well, that's not comforting. That's not comforting in the least. Not comforting in the least. So progressive. Yeah, just getting us back to square one. I hope that he doesn't get to make like crazy policy decisions that will lead us into another disastrous conflict. But it is most disturbing, thinking the Iraq war was a good idea. Biden is also likely to name Linda Thomas Greenfield as U.S. ambassador to the UN. Media outlets reported on Sunday Thomas Greenfield is black, an expert on Africa policy, and held a top diplomatic post in the administration of former President Barack Obama. Blinken 58 is touted. Wait, did they just cut? Okay, that's a weird way of like formulating that article. Blinken 58 has long touted the U.S. takes active leadership in the world, engaging with allies, or see that the role is filled by countries like China with contrary interests. As much of a burden as it sometimes seems to play, the alternative in terms of our interests and the lives of Americans are much worse, he said. Okay. He reiterated that China was willing to improve communication, strengthen cooperation, and manage differences with the U.S. Well, I mean, like, things like this are positive. I'm just very, if this is sus, that is not a winning framing. Hey Memo, that is not a winning framing. We need to stop the current occupations we're in. Framing it as we hope they don't start another one is a losing battle before it starts. True. Hey Alio. China. Comcast is promoting a data cap in January 2021. 39 states, including Northeast states. A data cap. Wait, like throttling? Like they're trying to throttle the internet? We need to start shifting the Overton window back to not having any wars instead of starting new ones. True. Hey PFSD. They already started. They already have in some states. Yeah, this is why I don't like Comcast. Okay. This is why I don't like Comcast. Yeah. Send the link. But no, you have a point there, Memo. The idea would be for us to end these end these disastrous wars that are just not good in any way, shape or form. Like it's like there's no benefit to this. Oh yeah, clarification, Mono. Hope you're doing all right. First of all, second of all, yes, they don't have a Mac or an Apple device. Actually, I don't have an Apple device whatsoever. None of these devices that are here. The ISPs held off this under Trump because it's easier to sneak this shit in when no one's paying attention under neo-lib dem. Yikes. Well, we are bringing this to the we're bringing this to the forefront. Comcast to enforce 1.2 terabyte data cap in entire 39 state territory in early 2021. Cool. Data cap comes to 12 more US states over 4 years after everyone else got it. Comcast 1.2 terabyte monthly data cap is coming to 12 more states and the District of Columbia starting January 2021. Nice. The unpopular policy was already enforced in most of Comcast 39 state US territory over the past years, and the upcoming expansion will for the first time bring a cap to every market in Comcast's territory. Nice meme. Comcast will be providing some courtesy months in which newly capped customers can exceed a 1.2 terabyte without penalty. So the first overage charge. What? There's overage charges for going over this? What? What? It's almost like when you have a monopoly, you can do whatever the fuck you want. True. 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 What is this? $50 for each gigabyte? It looks like a Hollywood Reporter got hacked. Account got hacked. Oh. That's right. The reason why they're allowed to do this is because there's no other alternatives except for maybe AT&T. Someone hacked it and put up Tedcast memes instead. Ah, man. Hey, HI Bureaucrat. Hey, Elon grew his wealth by 1 billion this year. Cool. Nice. Excellent. Must be nice. My cap is 300 gigabytes and it's $10 for each 100 gigabyte over. And over that up to another 1 terabyte, and then it's uncapped again. What? Does this why does this make this? Okay. This doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you do this? Oh. You gotta squeeze. You gotta squeeze every penny. I have local fiber. There are no kappas. Local fiber. Does that mean that like it's locally provided by the city government? Gigabit from the city. Oh, okay, nice. That's what I need. I have AT&T. I have AT&T, and man, hey Dorian, how's it going? My only options are Comcast and AT&T. True. Imagine having the options between Comcast and AT&T. Both are very, both are very cringe. Organize your city to get fiber. Competition. That's right. Too bad people can't say there's a pandemic. Don't do this. I mean, like, Comcast did this thing where, like, just for a small, like, just for a small time period, they were our benevolent internet gods gave free Wi-Fi for like a moment, right? The little Xfinity Wi-Fi was free for a moment, but I mean, it's like kind of crappy anyways, so I don't know. I'm working on an Illinois connected grant to build out more fiber in my neighborhood. And how does that work exactly? So if you get local fiber, like what, you just get a connection? I'm not understanding how that would work. So when you get local fiber, you just get a connection, you just get your own router, and that's it. Comcast data cap has been imposed since 2016 in 27 of the 39 states in Comcast cable territory. I like how they have their own, like, territory. Cable territory. Like, what does that mean? The capless parts of Comcast network include northeastern states where the cable company faces competition from Verizon's uncapped FiOS fiber to the home broadband service. But last week, an update to Comcast's website said the cap is coming to Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, Maryland, Maine, New Hampshire, New Jersey, North Carolina, New York, Pennsylvania, Vermont, West Virginia, and the District of Columbia. The cap is also coming to parts of Virginia and Ohio, where it wasn't already implemented. In all, Comcast has 28 million residential internet customers. Nice. We viewed the updated language on Comcast's website on Friday. Comcast appears to have taken the update off the page, but a Comcast spokesperson confirmed to Ars Technica today that the data cap is going nationwide in January 2021 and said that notifications are being sent to customers in their bills. The updated language from the Comcast website was also preserved in a news article by Stop the Cap today. Yeah, so be aware of this. I mean, isn't there like an antitrust problem here? It feels like there's a problem. It feels like there's it feels like there's an antitrust problem here. I believe my city laid its own lines, but they may have piggybacked off the Comcast lines. Okay. We need our own lines run by a government entity. Otherwise, run by government entity. Otherwise, the state is basically investing millions for Comcast. True. Yeah, no kidding, Jai Bureaucrat. It is a problem. It is an antitrust problem. You need to think about what? Trump will get back in? Trump is not coming back in, dude. Like, what is this? He lost. It's over. Okay? The FCC doesn't do anything at this moment. We don't need the FCC. No, I imagine the FCC would have, he would, the FCC can enforce antitrust. Oh, folks. We got a coper. We got a coper. We got a coper, even though as elections have been certified, even though as states continue to certify their elections, it isn't over. Dude, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. Biden is your president. Biden is your president. It's gonna be fine, okay? Can you loan me some copium? I ran out last week. The withdrawals are wild. How is it over? Here, I'll show you really quickly. Really quickly. Boom. Yeah, he conceded. He conceded. He told the hey. So it has to be true. Hey, listen, take all the copium you need. Take all the copium that you need. Oh man, this gives me life. This gives me life. I love to see the amount of I love to see how hard these people are crying. How hard these people are crying. Look, imagine how hard you need to cry. No, that's not allowed. That's not allowed. Triggered, aren't you? Look how triggered I am. I'm dancing on Trump's political grave. I'm dancing on Trump's political grave. How do you think you got a job? You either do or you don't. Get a job, dude. Do you even have a job? I'm so ready when Biden... Oh, he gets to watch... Oh, hey, did you guys see that picture on Twitter where he gets to watch the inauguration stage being built? Where he gets to watch the inauguration stage be built? Yeah, but for different reasons, Mono. We can be mad at Al Gore, but for different reasons. Okay? Exactly. That's right, Mono. Facebook made me take that post down. Which one? They let you do hard drugs like opium. Apparently I'm rich now. Yeah, you see, like the projection, is heavy. These people are having a really hard time coping. I've already spoken with Redneck Invasion, and the fact that you are part of his audience, kind of cringe, dude. Is that how you want to represent Redneck Invasion? By having people come over and start calling people names? They don't send their best, folks. Hey, Tyler. What is this, 2013? Typical lefty. Hey, listen, it's okay. Dude, I love it. This type of stuff gives me life. This type of stuff gives me life. And it's good for my, and it's good for my analytics, so keep it coming. You guys are just lolcows for me. It's like they crawled out of the sewer at the same time. Yeah, no, these are just lolcows for me. maybe these kids need something to do. Did people just come over here to troll? Yeah, basically. Dude, imagine being so high on the copium that you need to invoke Obama's name anytime you can't really defend anything that anytime you have absolutely no other argument. Imagine being stuck in the Obama era. I bet you cried when Clinton lost. Oh, well, not as hard as these poor people are crying right now. Conservatives don't understand not worshipping your candidate. True. Good thing that this is in 2016. Imagine how hard on the copium you must be that you're just stuck in 2016. All these people do is bring me comedy and analytics. Obama invented time. Dude, I know who Redneck Invasion is. I was on a panel with them, okay? I'm not gonna go over to another stream while I'm streaming. Oh, is Tyler another coper? I started getting MAGA cringe compilations in my YouTube recommendations. Nice! Can we get one of those? I think we need one of those. Hold on. Can we search for this? YouTube. At home. I believe Tyler is an all for the rain guy. He's a troubled young man who lives in the outback. Ah. MAGA cringe compilation 2020. Well, let's help this guy out. Copageddon. Alright, and that's where I draw the line. Damn. Why do you guys like keep... Why do you... Like, you guys are like... So, you guys are like so fun to troll. But then you ruin it. By breaking TOS and being racist. Sad. Oh, Darknet beat me to it. As soon as I clicked on ban, it said, this guy is already banned. They're just teenage edgelords. Someone needs to get them a whetstone very tall. Yeah, but like they boost my analytics. So sometimes when I feel like when I feel in a more upbeat mood, I'll use them as lolcows. But they break TOS so quickly. It's like wild.
Debate me.
Oh yeah, look, this guy, Charlie, right here. This is you, bro.
Enter the ring of logic and reason. If I don't know what I'm talking about and you point that out, that's an ad hominem, baby. Your argument's been demolished. If I say something heinous and that makes you angry, that's an emotional argument, and I win. You're going up against a titan of the mind. So you don't want
Look, this is for Charlie over here.
Isn't that what society's all about? You're never gonna change my mind.
Merchant Wound says, you're doing good, Chief. Administer the copium and keep on trucking. True.
Oh, fuck.
I love it. But I think we found one. MAGA copium. A MAGA cope compilation. Let's see. Like, imagine, and these are probably, I hope we don't get any more of these people. It's okay. As long, like, right now I'm in the type of mood where I can farm them a little bit as lolcows until they break TOS and just kind of, yeah, sorry, Amy. They're all coping hard in the redneck stream for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Like I've been on the debate panel with that person. Like, thanks for the follow, Tazone. That's really weird. Where's my alerts? Yeah. Don't encourage it, Mono. Just let it like kind of use it to boost my my metrics, and then that's it. Once I'm done farming them, or once they break TOS, yeet. I know Darknet's also there too, so don't worry. False hope and real cope. True, Ancom. Yeah, the sound effects, the alerts. That's weird. But yeah, I was looking for something that Darknet was talking about. And like imagine saying, like, trying to be a representative of the right and then come in here. Hey, thanks for the follow. There we go. Is that the post ban follow? There we go. But the alerts are there. It's really, really funny because like these people claim to be civil and all this other stuff, but then their audience comes in and starts like calling everybody pathetic, rich. Wait, what? I'm sorry. What did he call you, Ben? Wait, I don't know if Ben is still here. And of course, me being rude. Believe Ben. I didn't even give him a shout out. How rude of me. Was trying to like ad hom Ben, and then like use the F slur, to somebody. Wait, was it to me? I don't know, or to somebody in chat. And these are the people representing, mind you, your audience. This is a just a heads up to Redneck Invasion, because I've been on a panel with them. This is just a quick, just kind of a heads up. Your audience is a reflection of you. Just saying. Who you keep as company, who you keep as an audience, who you keep as people that you want to be in your community, or maybe I should say your community is a reflection of you and your values, because that's the people you want to be here, right? So just something to think about. I figure internet talkie people cultivate the audience that reflects them. Exactly. So I went over there and his chat is owning him because he thought that MS-13 was a foreign gang. Oh no. Oh no. They're molding over. Yeah, like imagine the levels. These are like superhuman levels of copium. No human being should be on this levels of copium, ladies and gentlemen. I'm highly concerned. I'm highly concerned that they are just huffing the copium way too much. MS-13 has nothing on 5G. Good morning, what's going on? Oh man, you missed a couple of locales that came in here. Because it gives them an excuse to hate brown people. Remember, their president talked about how they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists. Yeah, that it's just an excuse, chai bureaucrat. That's really what it is. When you break it down and you actually start like talking to some of these people about like immigration and things like that, it all boils down to the same thing, right? At least in terms of here. They just don't like those people. They can't bring drugs if we have our own. They're Saint... exactly, Astria. They're Saint, God Emperor, now loser, Donald Trump, mentioned it, so therefore, it is gospel. Gotta stop that 5G, Drew. Imagine being so huffed up on copium that you need to be talking about MS-13 and all of this other stuff. To not aid immigrants by teaching. Yeah, sometimes if they're willing to listen and willing to engage in a good faith debate and willing to listen to the actual data, the economic, I don't know. Maybe it blocks hate and immigrants. I don't know what the automod does weird stuff sometimes. If they're willing, no, it didn't block that one. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Whatever. I unblocked it. But they swear that's right, merchant. That's right, merchant doing. Essentially, if they're willing to listen and willing to engage with the data and change their mind, saying like, hey, wait a minute, these people are a monumental contribution to our economy. Okay, maybe that's a good way to like make them not be that way, right? Because usually when you break down all arguments against immigration, like at least here in the US, most of it is just like, I don't like these people. I mean, seriously, what is the economic argument? There is none. What jobs are they stealing? Not really, right? What are the crime statistics for immigrants? Right? So like they're wrong on every sense of the argument, right? What else? What else is the argument for oh yeah, they should have come in legally, except they're trying to claim asylum. Like do you like there's no real argument except I just don't like these people. That's it. That's the breakdown of that argument, at least here from what I see. They went silent and moved the goalpost. They just like to blame the problems on other people and not the government. That's another reason. It's the copium. It's the copium. Exactly, Alio. Exactly. I don't know, Stoop. I don't know which part of that the auto mod didn't like. I don't know. Ooh. No mods, no masters. As the mod walks in. All right, hold on. We actually got to get some candy going on. I think this was a very funny moment. Sorry about that, merchant. We just got a little bit invaded. But that's okay. I am the people's moderator. There you go. Top funniest MAGA reactions to Biden's victory meltdown. MAGA cope train. This might be good. This might be good. Oh my goodness. For DMCA purposes, I can't play the sound, but y'all know what's happening over here. All these people are embarrassing. We need copium for all. Copium is a human right. True. Copageddon.
Down with the tyrants! Come and take it! Freedom!
Hey, Private Poet. I don't want to America anymore.
They cheated! They're cheaters! And they still didn't win!
That Copeland laugh moment is legit scary. True. It's creepy.
Winners don't cheat!
Winners don't cheat. They sold that perfect response. Yeah, I would play it, but I can't because of DMCA.
It is truly an amazing day to be alive.
Oh, this guy.
We are witnessing
This
in real
guy.
time the fall of fake news media. Their
This
time
guy.
has come. Yes, that is correct. Fox News, you are finished. You betrayed us, but I know many people feel as though it is a betrayal, but it is more like a setup because you never had our back in the first place. You were simply controlled opposition. Now, if
yes.
everything was so desperate and hopeless for Trump and his supporters, then why the constant propaganda?
Oh.
Why, if you are not so confident, would you say, yes, let's do recounts? Let's do it, no problem. There are
Controlled
cases of
opposition.
fraud being reported, so let's just do the investigation because you are
The Biden
fucking
crime family is
scared.
stealing the election.
You are
Give us
fake
our freedom.
Fucking news. And you will never, ever hold the power that you once have. Tucker Carlson, get your own show. We will crowdfund you. Get away from that pathetic network. Fox News is fucking garbage.
3, 2,
Oh. I don't know if that's DMCA. Oh, God. Imagine unironically wanting to put yourself on the internet in this way. Unironically, like, this is fine.
Calm down, okay? It doesn't mean I'm giving up on Trump. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to be backing him. I'm backing him. I'm just fucking pissed, right? Pissed. I cannot stand cheaters, and I cannot stand people that don't critically think about things.
US flag
I don't
1Z,
understand
right?
anyone that
Imagine
can look at this
posting
process
yourself
and go,
like that on the
"Yep,
internet.
That looks fair to me. Oh yeah.
Hugo
that looks like
Chavez is stealing the
way it is.
election.
I mean, really?
They finally realized Fox is
How
garbage.
dense-
They're just
how
mad
dense
because they're
and
not
fucking
kowtowing
stupid
to their
do
daddy
you have
Trump.
to be to not understand that there has been fraud? Really? And I mean, I'm actually madder at the mainstream media than I am at anyone
Yes, she
else.
did.
And at parents who bring their kids up and treat them like they're kings.
Did
and
you see the
queens,
Trump train
so that
song?
then
No.
they feel guilty
Was that
for
the one
rest
at the
of their
beginning?
fucking lives, and then they end up voting for stupid people like Biden. That kind of pisses me off too.
Stupid people
How long
like
has it been since you've
Biden.
seen an actual journalist get out off their arse, out of that velvet chair of theirs, and actually go and do some
Velvet
journalism?
chair.
I mean, how long has it been since you've seen them downtown in areas and asking people questions?
Did she really-
and actually
yeah,
digging
she's
in
breaking the
and
law.
finding the truth? I'm just fucking done. I'm not done with Trump. I'm just kind of just pissed. So, Stop telling
Stay
me to
mad.
calm down.
Stay
I'm
mad.
not going to calm down.
Stay
I'm not
mad.
going to be nice to everyone. I'm not going to be polite. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to stop spreading
I'm
the
not
truth.
gonna be polite. I'm not gonna calm down. And then like they have the audacity to like. And then they have the audacity to claim the civility politics when they're like, well, you know, you shouldn't act this way to us. Okay. You notice the MAGA peeps got the self-righteous attitude about them and then accuse everybody of being an elite and out of touch. True. It's all projection. It's all like a heavy projection. Whoa. I'm not sure if I could play that. You know, content ID is a thing.
Please save me, Donald Trump. Please. I'm asking you. Please save me.
Whoa. Please, Donald Trump. I pray to you like a god. Please, save me. Save me, Donald Trump.
That you would take your iron rod.
Iron
and
rod.
I ask that you would
Smash.
the clay jar of deceit in America. Smash the clay jar of delusion in the United States of America. Smash the delusion, Father, of Joe Biden as our president. He is not. Yeah. Would you take your iron rod and smash the strong delusion that Nancy Pelosi does have her House of Representatives? We don't know that. Smash it
What?
in Jesus' name. Smash, Lord, the takeover of the U.S. Senate by Chuck Schumer. Lord, smash
Dang,
it
sorry,
with your
Stupka.
iron rod.
Opium is a hell of a drug. Okay. Jeez, these DMCA. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy again who's like constantly embarrassing himself with these like weird like black and white TikTok videos. I've seen this guy before. Imagine posting this on the internet. It's scary and sad. I prayed to the MAGA Lord and Savior, please take more of my brain cells. I'm obviously not using them. True. He is deep state. Oh. Jeez. Oh, another coper.
Today is Friday, the 13th of November. And why am I seeing on Newsmax right now that Lindsey Graham, along with other members of the GOP, are saying that President Trump's administration should allow Joe Biden to be present in intelligence briefings?
Because he won?
What? He didn't win.
He
and
won?
Why am I also seeing that on Newsmax that the states are expected to put in their electoral votes on November 23rd?
Yeah, like that's...
How is that even possible? How is that even possible?
That's how elections work. Yeah.
Possible when there is so much of apparent and obvious fraud that is happening. And why is Georgia only doing a hand recount, counting the same fake ballots? Why is there not an audit? What is happening? We cannot win. Biden cannot win. He cannot
what is
win.
happening? Stop the count, but also continue the count. How do those people find reality? I have no idea. No idea.
We need to win this.
Yeah, plot twist. You're actually the ones coping because you know that we've won. To dismiss legitimate points that would call into question the integrity of the election as a cope is in itself a cope. You're cringe.
Oh, man. Let me tell you something to
Oh, no, this was too good. This was too good.
You're actually the ones coping because you know that we've won. to dismiss legitimate points that would call into question the
Wah.
integrity of the election
Wah.
as a cope
Wah.
is in itself a cope.
Wah.
You're cringe.
Wah.
Oh man.
You're,
Let me tell
you're
you something
cringe.
to some of you patriots
You-
on
you-
here
you're cringe.
that are already conceding this corrupt election of the liberals who are waving the white flag and not putting up a fight. You know what that tells me? You were never in the fight to begin with. Because real patriots stand strong and continue to wave this beauty right here and fight. Because we know what's at stake. We know that our country, our freedom, and our future is at stake if we do not put up a fight now against the liberals. Because if the liberals can get away with this cheating right now, they know they can get away with anything from now on. And you are a foolish turd if you're going to sit there and think, well, we'll just have to do better the next election. Are you that dumb? Are you that dumb? Give me a break. If our votes
Give me a
didn't
break,
matter
man.
in this
Come on,
election,
man.
They could cheat and get away with it. What makes you think your vote's going to matter in future elections?
Make America cope again.
Oh, and by the way, some of you other dumb patriots on here
Dumb
that
patriots.
are posting,
So apparently there's like the good patriots and there's like the dumb patriots. Cool.
well, there's just really not enough evidence to suggest that the liberals were cheating. Well, you know what you can go do? You can go write stupid on your forehead, go put on your little stupid Biden hat, and go march over on the stupid left side.
I
We
wish
don't
I
need
was
your
a
turnism attitude on our side because you were weak, and we do not need any
I wish I was a high
patriots on our
testosterone
side.
alpha male like him.
So, cheers, patriots.
Look at
Hold
this.
the line
You know
and
this
continue to
guy has
fight.
been drinking to cope this entire time. Look at that with his Donald Trump shot glass. That's democracy. True. Whoa, whoa. That's democracy there, cowboy. True. Look at this. Imagine unironically putting yourself on the internet like this. To be fair, I drank like 8 shots of tequila. Yeah, but you weren't like that guy saying that there's like cheating and real patriots need to hold the line. Oh wait.
Okay, all across the country. All across the country.
What about
It's quite obvious.
What about specific to Arizona?
Yeah, you know, I kind of had a feeling it might happen here, but I just
Evidence?
didn't want to believe it. And then the next morning, when I found out Arizona, it's embarrassing.
Yeah,
the state
it-
is so corrupt.
Oh.
The corruption oozes from
Oozes.
every damn crack in this government.
Oozes. Oozes. Corruption.
The government serves us. We don't serve the government. We will never let them take our country. And if our Civil War breaks out more, you better Nancy Pelosi.
The train song, I didn't realize it was from 4 years ago. I didn't even know. I was just making sure I don't get
Telling me
DMCA'd.
this? You're telling me this. You're telling me that every single freaking precinct in Lake Forest voted for a pedophile that has never done anything other than bad deeds in his life. You're telling me that? I'm not buying it. I'm doing a recount. You know what, friends? I've got to get my blood pressure lower. This is not good for my health. You're going to tell me this. You're going to tell me this. I have not seen in any.
Okay,
You're serious?
so it's really funny because they actually did recounts and found that, well, actually, not by a lot, obviously, but actually Joe Biden got even more votes. I mean, obviously, when you do recounts, you don't really find like a massive amount of votes. It's like you may find like a couple of hundred at most. But yeah, so it ended up being like even worse for Trump. No more Trump as president as pandemic. Talk about bad luck. True. High blood pressure is a side effect of copium. True. Exactly, Austria. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Telling me this in Orange County? You're telling me this. You're telling me this in Orange County. Look at these numbers.
But science is
I'm not
fake
buying
news.
It. Who's buying it? Who's buying it?
That's right,
I'm
Waldo.
not buying it. Friends, I have got to calm down here.
I've got to calm down.
I have got to calm down.
Democracy is a
little
problem.
update on this. Biden wins.
The Palm Beach Post. That's a Florida man.
Sucks.
That's a Florida man.
Biden lost. Palm Beach Post sucks.
Wah, wah, no, wah.
Fraud.
I don't like it.
Biden.
Reality is too much. The real Sharpie Gate. My city made $1 million off the recount. Wow. Yes. 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 These things are too much. MAGA cringe cringe compilation number 3. Oh yes, the crying. I need to see the crying. I need to see the tears. The tears.
It just really upsets me for these people coming on here and talking about our president.
Oh, no.
This is the best president that's ever been in this country.
The best president.
He has done everything for the people of this country.
Everything
and
for
they
the
have
people.
fought him from day one.
Motherfuckers need some copium 3 tablets, wash it down with cope 0. This is too wild, true.
Innocent babies. They've got to be something wrong
Hey,
with them.
Dig Zeke.
There's no such thing as a Democrat Party anymore. They've all turned liberal.
Give you one message
What?
to hold in your hearts today. It's this. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider.
Oh, no. Oh, the
Be here.
gold.
I'm going to try
gold.
to hold myself
gold.
together, not get emotional here, but I want to harken back to your statement about Georgia.
Yeah.
And about the Trump voter.
Yeah.
And they should be very afraid, very afraid. Trump and you are all we have left, Rush.
Well, all we have left is Trump and Rush
They're
Limbaugh.
not them. And we just can't do it anymore.
We just can't
I'm
do
tired
it.
of being stabbed in the back, Rush. It's better to have an enemy that's in front of you than a friend that's behind you that's just going to stab you. They do it every time. We have a Republican-controlled state, and they won't do an audit of the vote.
And they won't. And they won't change the results of the will of the people for me.
Georgian
They just won't
that
do
they
it.
don't care. We were in
Yeah, he's still alive.
Washington on Saturday. Me and my 33-year-old son, we saw more people than we've ever seen in our lifetime, ever. And we're season ticket holders for the Ravens, for God's sakes. I've been in crowds of 80,000 people.
incredible.
I've been to Steelers games, for goodness sakes. I have never seen so many people. But
He has a
were there
Mac Pro.
any
I don't know. I
Republicans
can't really
there?
see.
No.
Oh yeah, possibly.
None.
Okay.
Our party leadership, quote unquote. If this were a Democrat rally, they would all be there.
Democrat
They were there
rally.
for the anti-Tea Party movement, walking.
You need a
hand
gold
in hand
microphone,
up
true.
the steps.
Yep.
No one stands for us, Rush. Only you.
Only
And
you.
Donald Trump.
You and Donald Trump.
God forbid.
That's
what
it.
do we have left? I love my president. I am not a revolutionary, Rush, but I will die for my president.
I will die for my president.
This man has given more to this country than anybody, and he has no need to. None. He's a billionaire. He doesn't need this.
Arguable. Citation needed on that one.
It's disheartening.
Good night, everyone. No, it's not a good time because when you lose someone or you go through certain stuff when you're gonna miss.
Yo, when you lose somebody, you know Trump isn't dead, right? Oh my God, these people, they're beyond delusional.
My God.
Yes.
Oh, God,
More.
Uncle Donald. Uncle Donald.
More. Oh, wait. I don't know if that's copyright.
Michigan, out of all darkness, I call our governor out of deception and deceit. Richard Whipper, you are
What?
a leader that's
What?
leading deception and lies.
Hey, thanks for the biddies. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Soup Gum. You gotta head off to work? Oh, no problem. Have a good day, my friend. Have a good one. Oh, yes. More copium. This is what this gives me life.
I think he's the greatest president we've ever had. I'm too emotional.
I'm too emotional.
I'm really thankful that I've been invited here, so.
Tell me what makes you emotional about the president?
What he's done for the country, all his policy changes, what he's done for black and brown Americans, and what he's done for Hispanic people.
Damn, son, violence will definitely be impossible from these. It's possible. Merchant wound. I think that. Whoa, don't know if that's DMCA. I think that if anything, it would be possible to watch the QAnon people. I think those are the ones who would be most probable to do something crazy. Oh, I can't. Yes. I think Jump will leave politics and start a cult. He already did. Citation needed again. Biden won because of the K-pop stans posting curses to Trump. True. It's called an election. That's right. I think that people have these people have a really hard time. These like hardcore MAGA people are having a really hard time grasping the concept of democracy. Right? And just to be clear, they already recounted Georgia. They recounted Michigan, I believe. It's not happening. Sorry. I need this coffee mug. That's what I need. I need this coffee mug. Hard time grasping the concept of empathy? Yes. That's also true. They've had the first recount, but have you considered the second recount? Or the third? Or the fourth? Just to be sure. Conservatism doesn't really value democracy in general? Yeah, apparently so. Do you know what the difference was in Georgia? Let's take a look. I need to find this cup. I need to find this cup. Georgia at 100% reporting, according to Associated Press, New York Times, and the actual count. About 12,000 votes. 70, yeah, about 12,000 something votes. About 12,000 something. Because it's 74 minus 61, so... Wait, no, actually, I can't even math correctly. Yeah, it's about almost 13,000, actually. Just under 13,000. I'm gonna bring that home mugged for Christmas for my conservative family members. Yes. Actually, you know what? I need to find this. Oh shoot! It is 10:43. I forgot to that's after recount. It was actually a little bit more. If Dems are snowflakes, Trump service supporters are cash. Seriously, true. I forgot to show for myself, folks. If you like the channel, and if you like the content that you see here, please go ahead and hit that follow button. It really does help us. And if you have a moment, go on to our YouTube and hit that subscribe button. It really does help us a lot, and I really appreciate all the support. Yesterday was just absolutely incredible. Yesterday was absolutely incredible. We had our first ever hype train. But yes, really quick, please spread the word. Spread the word to everybody. The chillest news and politics channel in the AM. Spread the word. Go ahead and just quickly smack that subscribe button on YouTube and follow us here on Twitch as well. I just subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need to see if we have that MAGA Tears mug. Oh, folks. Folks, I think I found it. I think I found it. I wonder if I can actually go to the actual company. Must do more investigation. But I need this one. Brand coffee. Exactly, that's what I was like, wait. Can I just get it off the actual merchant, or is Amazon the actual merchant? I've been looking for new channels in the AM. This is the chillest place to be. Again, spread the word. $18 for a fucking mug. Hey. Oh yeah, hey, mine's actually cheaper. Mine is actually cheaper. Oh wait, do we have to... Hold on. Oh, nope. Actually, even before, even after I hit shipping, it's less than $18. Ha! Ha! Hey, Blade, I think that much. Many other people in this country, a lot of Trump supporters only recently got into the political process and the nature of its ups and downs since Trump's presidency. This is his first time investment. Yeah, but like imagine, there is like obviously some truth like deep down under that, but I think also it's just like the Trump cult personality getting people like this involved or this crazy. Yeah, it's just like, it's part of it, right? This channel sucks, save yourself. Drew, you're at 99 subscribers on YouTube. 99? No. Oh yes. My channel. 99! One more, folks. One more, folks. One more. One more. My actual coffee mug is about 50 cents or more cheaper than this one, but this one is pretty funny. I'm gonna save this because I need this mug. It's definitely a cult situation. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Alright, let's see. Did I miss anything else? If you spend more than $1 on a coffee mug, I will judge you for it. How about if I spent $12 on a coffee mug? Will I be judged for that?
Now to that breaking news on the presidential transition. A key Trump administration official has just made it official. President-elect Biden will now have access to the agencies, information, and funding he needs to prepare to take office in January. CBS's Ben Tracy is at the White House. Ben?
Margaret, with the GSA now officially agreeing that Joe Biden has won the election, President Trump is telling his team here at the White House tonight that they should begin what he's calling the initial protocols of the transition. But the president is not conceding. He's still vowing to fight the election.
To fight on. That's right.
Tonight, President Trump says he is recommending the head of the General Services Administration do what needs to be done to begin the transition. But GSA head Emily Murphy says she came to the decision independently.
What?
Based on the law and facts, and was not pressured by the White House.
Madam Chair, you have 3 aye votes.
This comes after Michigan officially certified its election results today, making Joe Biden the winner of the state's 16 electoral votes.
We have a duty to certify.
Oh, I see.
The Trump campaign is still fighting in Pennsylvania, despite a federal judge dismissing its lawsuit this weekend. In a scathing opinion,
You need to sip from that cup every time a MAGA coverage comes in. True. Especially, I need to get this. I'm going to probably order it today. I need to get it, especially before the inauguration, because let me make this prediction. I think that there's going to be a second wave of copium on January 21.
Haphazardly stitched together.
Now we're beginning to look like we're a banana republic. It's time for them to stop the nonsense.
Republican resistance to the president's fruitless legal battle is growing.
Oh my God, this cringe.
Come up with any evidence of fraud or abuse.
Today, 4 Republican senators expressed their impatience with the president's continued fight.
He'll keep the pretense of fight as long as he can keep milking his supporters. True. We're in the second wave of copium right now. I mean, clearly.
Even Republican allies
if this morning told us anything, yeah, maybe you're right, Darknet.
A national embarrassment.
It is
a national embarrassment.
One of its own. Attorney and QAnon supporter Sidney Powell. She's made wild and unsubstantiated claims about election fraud.
Oh,
the Trump
my
campaign
goodness.
now says Powell is not a member of the legal team. And as the White House Christmas tree arrived today, the First Family says it plans to carry on with holiday parties despite the surge in coronavirus cases.
Jeez, these people.
Now, the First Lady's office says the guest list for these holiday events will be smaller than normal and described attending as a personal choice. Now, keep in mind that the administration's own Surgeon General has warned that holiday gatherings can become super spreader events.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ben Tracy at the White House.
Jeez. Even despite this, they're still going to try to hold holiday parties? Because hopefully Trump is gone, because Rudy and Trump are an embarrassment. True. Not enough of them infected during the election night, so yeah. Do you think they invited Rudy? Probably. Republicans are going to all get COVID and ruin it for the rest of us. True. That's the problem, right? Like, it would be one thing if, like, the disease stayed contained, but this could, like, affect anybody and everybody. So, it's just so frustrating that these people are the reason why we're in this mess. Republicans, yeah, exactly. Watching everyone in my town make stupid decisions for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I saw today another report in our local news that people are gearing up again in this because we have a very large international community, like, because obviously it's South Florida. So one of our international airports, they made a local news report where it's just filled with people traveling for the holiday season. I'm like, what are you talking about? Y'all are the problem. Y'all are the reason why we're in this mess. Stop. We were told by health professionals to please limit family gatherings. Please limit family gatherings, or just stop them altogether. Thanks for the follow, Purple Eye Dragon. You don't need 10 people gathering at your house, okay? You don't need to have an entire Thanksgiving party at your house. You don't need an entire Christmas dinner with everybody. At your house. You don't need this. The most effective way of spreading this disease is, or has been, according to health professionals, through these house parties or gatherings that are large, right? These large gatherings. The second wave of copium, yeah, we were going over that, Juchi Gang. I mean, incredible that people don't, like, people refuse. Can't wait for my Thanksgiving feast of only copium. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So again, I stress the importance. Ted Cruz. Nobody should be listening to this man for any medical advice. In other words, Selena, that he doesn't, he wants people to not follow protocol. He wants people to not follow protocol. I hope you... Hey, listen, Juchi Gang, if that's true, and I hear anything of you DMing people, DMing mods, DMing anybody, that's gonna be an instant ban. Do you hear me? There's a Texas flag that says come and take it. Oh, I see. Close this, get myself set up. Just making sure my systems from work are good. OneDrive. I don't need this. All right, cool. DM'd me last time, please ban him, and he was on another channel, was terminated, and they made a new one. Ha! Alright, well, that's not allowed, and that's not good, okay? Didn't know AOC responded to Ted Cruz? Yeah, she did. If you DM people, DM mods, nah, and that's not the first time I've heard this before. DM me again, calling ours. Oh, okay, yeah. No, it's over. It's done. Nope. It's done. Okay? It's done. I don't tolerate that whatsoever. Ah. Somebody needs another cup of copium. No, what I need is that, MAGA tears. That's what I need. That's what I need. It's good to have goals. Are we gonna have a copium Christmas and New Year's song? Probably. Another sad coper. Laura Ingraham told viewers that Biden would be the next president and suggested anyone saying otherwise was lying. Dude, you know things are things are getting a little wild when Laura Ingraham is telling people that Biden won the presidency, right? In her strongest terms, yeah, telling viewers on Monday that the President Trump's legal challenges to the election were likely to fail, which they have, and that Biden would in all likelihood become the next president. And unpleasant and disappointing as these past 3 weeks have been to so many of us, as much as we wish things were different, this is where things stand tonight. Wow. Like sometimes when you just lay off the copium a little bit of reality starts to sink in, right? Legal challenges continue in a number of states. Serious questions about vote. Okay, nope. Whoever did this is amazing. This segment is on YouTube. Highly recommend. Which one? Ingram with no makeup. Do you have the link to it? Isn't that her right there? Oh.
Hi, this is...
Ah, jeez. I can't skip this 15-second ad. Jesus. Oh. Oops.
Next. What's next? That's the focus of tonight's angle. In what was perhaps the most consequential tweet sent since Election Day, President Trump gave the go-ahead for the transition. You see it there. And as unpleasant and disappointing as these past 3 weeks have been to so many of us, as much as we wish things were different,
should be it.
This is where things stand tonight. Now, legal challenges continue in a number of states. Serious questions about vote counting, poll watcher access
Serious
are outstanding.
questions.
But unless the legal situation changes in a dramatic and frankly an unlikely manner, Joe Biden will be inaugurated on January 20th.
Joe Biden is your president.
Now, to say this does not mean I don't think that this election was rife with problems and potential fraud. And to say this does not constitute being a sellout to the conservative populist movement that I've been fighting for, I don't know, 25 years. And it does not mean that I disagree at all with the president's right and obligation to pursue all legitimate legal challenges to this outcome. To say this constitutes living in reality. And if I offered you a false reality, if I told you that there was an excellent, phenomenal chance that the Supreme Court was going to step in and deliver a victory to President Trump, I'd be lying to you. Now, you've known me for a long time now, and you know me long enough to know that I will not lie to you or simply tell you what you want to hear. But what I will tell you tonight is that even amidst an election loss,
I wanted to be your 100th subscriber and I lost. Oh my goodness. Did we make it?
Even optimistic. And how things are handled going forward
I appreciate that, though.
It's going to have a huge impact on the Republicans' ability to stop Biden's most egregious moves.
Egregious.
And thus, these next moves are critical to the future of the country. And thanks to President Trump,
what?
we have seen the amazing results that are possible with his America First agenda. Middle income, blue-collar workers saw unprecedented wage gains. The Middle East, historic peace deals nobody thought was possible. Of course, we saw China finally put back on its heels on trade. And because of the hard work and talented people Trump brought into his administration during the pandemic.
Which he had to wait, what? Hold on. Okay. This is egregious, yeah.
Stop Biden's most egregious moves, and thus, these next moves are critical to the future of the country.
Critical.
And thanks to President Trump, we have seen the amazing results that are possible with his America First agenda. Middle income, blue-collar workers saw unprecedented wage gains. The Middle East, historic peace deals nobody thought was possible.
Historic peace deals.
Of course, we saw China finally put back on its heels on trade.
What?
And because of the hard work and talented people Trump brought into his administration during the pandemic, he kept our economy going after a brief shutdown. And with Operation Warp Speed, he marshaled the resources to end this scourge. So what he did from the time he was inaugurated through now, it worked, period. And nearly 74 million Americans, the largest number to ever turn out
what
for a
wage gains is she referring to? Unclear. Citation needed.
A more diverse.
Furthermore, what? Guys, the pandemic is over. It's done. What? It's okay, guys. We'll do fascism better next time. It's possible. True. Yes, Laura, that's how population growth tends to work. The Palestinians are at peace now. The Israelis said so. Good Lord. Yeah, no real legitimate peace deals have been brokered, okay? We still have troops there. Not really much has changed. Did I put my headphones backwards? No, I did not. Okay. I'm so tired. If we try to ignore the pandemic harder, it'll go away, right? Exactly. Wow.
Worse coalition than most of us ever thought would happen. Like, who predicted Republicans would gain so many seats in the House? All the experts say that wasn't possible. They flipped 11 so far and on track to unseat even more Democrats.
Well, that's not because Republicans are better. It's because Democratic leadership has completely fumbled it. I mean, Jesus. Is he dead? So the ballots are valid. Yeah, now they're valid. Suddenly Trump voters are growing, Biden's voters are more. Yeah, it's a complete clown show. Fox is still pretty dangerous. Yeah, 100%.
This is all because of President Trump. Ditto for the Republican gains in state houses across America. Now, today we see that Biden, what is he doing? Well, he's picking mostly bland retreads to his cabinet. John Kerry will be Mr. Climate Change. The globalist and longtime Biden flunky Tony Blinken as Secretary of State. And Janet Yellen, former Fed chair under Obama, heads to Treasury.
I'd like to point out that under Obama, the fallback of his economic policies were extremely successful. So much so that even Trump's messing didn't really mess that up.
With a few liberals dropped in at Homeland Security and the UN. We'll get to more of them later on. Now, Biden.
Okay, I'd also like to point out that these are just his picks, okay? I don't know if Laura knows how our government works, but these still have to be confirmed by the Senate. Just like to point that out there. These still have to go through senatorial confirmation.
Biden's entire administration is basically going to look like a rerun of the series canceled 4 years ago, except this time without its popular leading man, Obama. Now, we know what they're going to do.
Wait.
What Obama did, but it's going to be worse.
Wait, whoa. Okay, number one, Obama wasn't canceled. He was a two-term, so in other words, he was legally voted in twice. That's the limit of his terms. What are you talking about? He was canceled. Jesus Christ, this... But the guy with his name on hotels and every other word is not a globalist. That's right. I wonder when they're going to just start using the word Jew. Yeah, it's basically a... What is it? Dog whistle?
Gutting oil and gas jobs, open borders.
Whoa, nobody's talking about open borders. And second of all, cutting oil jobs in favor of the Green New Deal fails to mention the fact that we still need those people, the vast majority of them. We need those people to build the future. Who's going to build the updated infrastructure? Who's going to maintain the newly built renewable energy, the newly built infrastructure? Who's going to build and maintain these things? So this is completely disingenuous.
With no deportations,
What?
massive concessions to Europe on trade is going to kill off so much of our manufacturing and our jobs. A climate change deal, an elimination of tariffs that will allow China to run the table on everyone.
That's not how tariffs work.
More. But some of this nonsense can be stopped if Republicans hold the Senate. Now, that means the political capital President Trump spends from now until January 5th, the day of the Georgia runoffs, should be spent convincing the people of Georgia to hold the line.
No. Actually, if you are a principled Trumper, which actually, let me talk to the Trumpers for a second. If you are a principled Trumper, you will boycott this senatorial race. I mean, what does it matter in the long run anyways, right? What does it matter in the long run? Hold on. Let me pull up that article. If you are a real, legitimate Trump supporter and you are principled, you will boycott these elections. Where is that? Jeez, this website. And mind you, Trump, generally speaking, has a majority support in the Republican Party. So, here we are. From Parler, of course, because that's where they communicate. So I want to reach out to these people. And you guys need to be principled. Friends in Georgia, voting machines are rigged. How can you trust the runoff election? Exactly. You just boycott the vote. The only way our voices get heard is by boycotting the vote. There you go. Show the GOP. You show them that you will stand firm with the president, and as a loyal Trump supporter, you need to teach the GOP a lesson, and boycott the Georgia runoffs. I heard Soros wants to participate in the phony Georgia vote. Exactly, so you should boycott it.
Now, in a stunning new survey, just 3 weeks after the election, we already have 6% of Americans who want Republicans to keep the Senate. It's amazing. Now, President Trump can help deliver those victories, no doubt about it. And I expect and I hope that in the coming days, the president will announce a series of rallies across Georgia where he celebrates his huge number of successes of the past 4 years and explains why sending two far-left radicals to the Senate is only going to embolden the worst instincts of the Democrat Party.
Far radicals.
Now, winning those 2 seats will be a great way to embolden the Republican resistance across America.
Actually, it won't.
And send a very clear message that Biden and his team have zero mandate to pull our country to the hard left.
What? No, Laura, you got it backwards. You need to, you got it backwards, Laura. You need to boycott this election because the GOP needs to learn their lesson. We need to help spread the word about boycotting. Oh man, I've heard that Parler is quite the cesspool. When the GOP never win another election, that will show them libs. Yeah, own the libs, right? That's how you do it. Owning the libs by boycotting these 2 senatorial elections. I think that these are important principles that you as a Trump supporter need to have. I heard leftists want democratic representation. Don't vote. Own a leftist. Yes, 12 vote 13. Own a leftist today by showing the GOP that you mean business and boycott these 2 runoff elections that are totally not important. Elections actually take away your freedom. There you go. The new popular front dock is out. Me and all my cats already voted. Oh man. Damn.
$2,500 ghost guns and the technology needed to make them, a 3D printer and access to the internet.
Anybody could purchase one of these on the internet. This is not regulated.
Did they actually make like a press conference on this? Vote early and vote often. Oh man. Unfortunately, Mono, I don't have all the time to complete this documentary, but I'm definitely down to watch this tomorrow. I'll put that in the queue. Or your trash don't have real guns. True. Semi-true. Yeah, I'm not even gonna finish this Laura Ingraham segment because I don't want people. I don't want the Trumpers to really get too riled up. I need them to be focused and I need them to be principled and not listen to Laura Ingraham. She doesn't know what she's talking about. You should absolutely boycott the Georgia election. base Canadians manufactured the gun to provide them to the country that wants to annex us. Enjoyable as always. We'll return tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, Elio. I really appreciate that. By the way, guys, a couple of let me go into this here. A couple of things that I want to talk about. This Thursday, the stream will be switched to Friday. Now that I have plenty of you guys in here, this Thursday stream will be moved over to Friday. Or, hey, thanks for the follow, 12013. And Saturday also might be a potential for stream. So just keep an eye out. Join the Discord. Follow me on social media, and just to make sure you keep up with the channel. I will be doing my best to make sure that the stream goes on. But Thursday, I think it's Thursday. I'm 100% confident that I won't be able to stream. So Thursday, I'm confident that I won't be able to stream. But on Friday, on Friday or Saturday, I will be here. And guys, if you guys are doing anything cool for the holiday season, please go check out our Discord. I modified the Halloween channel to just be a difficult holiday, so you guys can post all your wonderful holiday pictures. That could be new lights that you guys are working on for Christmas, your Christmas trees. If you guys are have pictures wearing Santa hats and whatever, anything that you guys want to post relating to holiday season, go ahead and post it there. It's perfectly fine, and I enjoy it. Let's get into the holiday spirit, since technically we should not we should actively avoid large family gatherings. So a lot of this stuff is going to be online, and I think that, hey, you know what? Let's have fun with it. If we're here in the virtual world, let's have fun with it. So post all your holiday themes or memes in the Discord. I would love to see it there. A couple of shout outs. I did see a couple of shout outs here. Oops. Maybe I should just do it here. Hold on, folks. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Selena Gomez Queen. Couple of shout outs. I did see Sourcing hanging out. Shout out. Ben. You absolutely should go check them out. They do a phenomenal job. Fantastic job. A chill and awesome environment. I highly recommend you guys check them out. I saw Tina 2 streaming yesterday, but I don't think she's streaming right now. Let me see, because I don't think I've rated her before. Tina. No, I don't think they're streaming right now. So I think we'll do the usual, where we hang out with Ben. Ben does awesome content again. I think the other day he was catch you next time. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate that. Ben was having his state representatives on his show. It was pretty cool. I highly recommend you guys check them out. We'll be heading over to them in just a few moments. Before we go, I really want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really want to thank you guys for all the support. I mean, we can't do this without you guys. Please, if you enjoy the channel, make sure you smack that follow button. Make sure you go on YouTube and hit that sub button. It really does help. I'll be posting a panel I did with Round Midnight and a couple of other great streamers. I'll be posting that panel up there. I'll be posting clips of streams as well. I'll be posting vlogs on the YouTube channel and things like that, just to keep you guys updated, or just cover breaking news that only takes like a couple of minutes If I see a headline that I need to talk about, I'll just do a quick vlog, and hopefully I'll get back to doing actual scripted content at some point soon. But in the meantime, this is where I live. So guys, please, if you enjoy the content, make sure you go follow the Twitch and sub to the YouTube. I really appreciate all of your support. You guys are the ones that make this go. And as always, please stay safe. Please take care of each other. And as always, I love you all, and I hope to see you guys in the next stream. See ya! Catch you next time. Thank you. Thanks for what you do. I appreciate that, Merchant Wound. Appreciate that. Thank you. I see you. Alright, folks. Let's get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hey, thanks for the subscription at the last second. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Wow, thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. Thank you. As always, have a great time at Ben's. Thank you, guys.